Hi, I'm Rob Eder, and I'm here with Jeff Rain, Chairman and CEO of the Walgreens Company, and we're here at the 6,000th Walgreens store opening, a milestone event here in New Orleans, and we're lucky enough to have a moment here with Jeff Rain to talk to him a little bit about why New Orleans and some of the interesting things about this store. Jeff, why New Orleans? Why was New Orleans chosen as the site for the 6,000th store opening?
Well, we looked at our where the openings could possibly be throughout the country, and we think New Orleans represents the Walgreens Company as fine as any other area in the country in terms of the spirit, the can-do, the loyalty of the customers, the hard work of the employees. As you know, when Katrina hit, it was devastating. We had about 74 stores down, and many times the employees actually put their hardship to the side and help open up our stores so we can serve the customers, serve the patients, and take care of their prescriptions and medical supplies. And I think we decided on New Orleans as a recognition of that effort of just representing Walgreens so well that we thought we would honor the city and they honor us by having our 6,000th store here.
Wow. And what are the long-term projections here in New Orleans? I mean, we understand a couple of the stores were closed, a few of the stores were closed.
Right. We have quite a few stores back online, as you know. Probably when all is said and done, there will be 2 or 3 stores we just won't be able to open because it hasn't been decided yet if there's going to be development within that area. But I think by the end of 2008, we'll be above pre-Katrina levels and be able to serve the city exactly as we were before. It is interesting, in the next 3 years, we'll add about 20 to 24 more stores to Louisiana overall. It's a wonderful market for Walgreens. Once again, the people are very, very supportive, and the loyalty is fantastic.
So, and these are exciting times for Walgreens. I mean, 7,000 stores by 2010. You're going to be opening up the new store in Hawaii in a whole new market.
Right, another week, right.
Yeah.
It'd be great for us. You know, that 7,000 stores by 2010, that goal was put out there many years ago, and we are going to hit or exceed that goal the way things are going right now. There's just so many opportunities for us. We're expanding big time, as you know, in California, in Florida, the Northeast. Heavy amount of expansion out there. It's a great market, untapped market from a Walgreens point of view. And I think just the growth, the infilling. You know, we've hit almost every major market area in the United States, and we've established that beachhead. Once we get the beachhead, then we can go back and infill. So plenty of opportunity. I think another thing, as you're very familiar with, the demand for prescriptions, for pharmaceuticals, is going to approximately double in the next 5 years. We want to make sure we're ahead of that wave to have stores there to serve people when they want to be served and as they want to be served.
And Jeff, you know, we don't see it here in this store, of course, but we understand that you guys have taken kind of a back-to-the-future approach with food service, with the cafew.
Right.
Can you talk to us a little bit about, you know, what that looks like and where you guys might put it in the stores?
Sure. The cafew is not for all stores, and this particular store does not have it. But it mainly involves selling coffee, fountain drinks, icy, various pastries. It's very, very popular in certain tourist areas where you have a lot of traffic from the university, for example. It is successful, but it's, once again, not for all stores. But it is back to the future because, as you know, we did have restaurants in our stores many years ago. And we decided to get out of that business, focus on the core business. In this case, we're taking up maybe 6 to 12 feet. We've tracked the sales, tracked the profits. We actually find it does better than the product is displacing. So once again, it's an add-on, but it's certainly not for all stores.
You know, another area of the business that we at Drugstore News have been watching very, very closely is the rise of the retail clinic.
Oh, yes, right.
And certainly we know that you folks are not only partnered with, but actually own Take Care Health Systems now.
Right.
Is New Orleans a good fit for that kind of a patient care model for the clinic atmosphere? What markets would it work in?
Yeah, actually, a Take Care Clinic is a very, very good model to help people in terms of access to health care. So in that respect, it's actually good for all markets. Right now, we have about 65 Take Care clinics. We intend to have about 120 to 150 by the end of December. And then by the end of 2008, we'll have about 400 of them. But once again, it gets down to accessibility to health care. And then also, it's very, very cost-effective for the payer. You know, we have 2 main strategies for the Walgreens Company. One is health care, the other one is convenience. And Take Care is at the intersection of both of those strategies. People sometimes don't want to get in to see a doctor because it takes too long, or to go to an emergency room or a hospital, it's very expensive. But to come into to a clinic, get seen in a few minutes, typically you're out in 15 or 20 minutes, it's wonderful. And one of the good things about the clinics, since people can get their access to health care more easily, it may and probably will cut down on future problems they may have. Because sometimes people wait too long to go to the doctor, then they get too sick and it's harder recovery. With Take Care, we can solve the problem right there, and if we have to, we'll refer folks to their local doctor or a doctor if we think it's something that we cannot treat. But I think it's going to be a fantastic thing in terms of driving down healthcare costs in the United States. I'm glad we're part of it.
I'm glad you guys are a part of it too, and I'm not just the editor, I'm actually a frequent customer. I've only been to my doctor twice in the last 2 years. I've been to clinics 4 times since
Wow,
then.
great.
Anyway, I'm Rob Eder. This is Jeff Rain. We're here at the 6,000 store opening. Keep watching Drugstore News TV.